moving in here, I'm gonna be needing a little bit more clothing than that. And welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be thrifting for 20 trends. You heard me correctly. 20 trends for 2020 because I'm about to move into this place kind of part-time. It's a little bit of a long story. I'll explain later. But I don't really have anything going on in the closet department, so I decided why not give myself a fresh start, get some new trendy pieces at the thrift store. And then when I move in here, I'll be doing videos about how I style all those pieces, so they're gonna be like wearable but trendy at the same time. We're gonna hit up a bunch of thrift stores in the next week and challenge myself to do this. We love a good challenge these days. That's what THRIFTMAS is all about. So, to thrift store number 1. Back in Canada. So we're gonna look for these 10 trends today. I'm gonna try and make it easy on myself as I eat my lip gloss and do 10 and 10 at 2 different stores, or maybe a few different stores, so I don't get too overwhelmed and distracted. I feel like this is the best method. You can't pile it on all at once. Back to Canada. At least we have carts at the thrift stores. I'm like a little bit bitter about being back here in Canada, but the pant section is just doing it for me. It is fully stocked. Usually I don't buy Zara at the thrift store, but I just found these new Zara pants. These are like top of my list, you guys. I'm gonna blur them so you have to see them later. Love ice. I think you guys like what I did in the Florida Thrift with Me, where I showed you guys right after in a haul kind of segment what I got, but today we're gonna be trying it all on. Woo! I've been loving cardigans. Cardigans as tops, cardigans just over things, but I feel like the cardigan trend is gonna stay around for a while, but segue more into like granny cardigans. Granny but cropped, but make it chic. I found this Lacoste cardigan in this green color, which is also very in right now, very Aritzia. So Annie and Rachel actually have Lacoste cardigans like this, and I've been feeling left out, feeling the FOMO hardcore. So Rachel actually found me this one, and I'm so excited about it. You guys will see in the next haul though that I got kind of something a little bit better for the trend that I was looking for. Let's talk about fluff and fringe. I feel like it kind of comes back every winter-ish season because you just want to be looking like your fluffy, thickest, best self ever. This is actually by BCBG, and I thought this would be super cute for the holidays, just throwing over like a little silky dress. I'm not gonna spend too much time here, but in Florida, I actually found 2 pairs of cords that I was very obsessed with, and I was kind of telling you guys, like I got these more for at home, but for the sake of this video, we picked up another pair because these ones were actually only $6. These are actually the style of pant that I'm very into right now. It's like a straight semi-flared pant. I find it very, very flattering. Like it just makes your legs look long for days. I've been realizing like all the Instagram accounts that I love, it's just girls wearing like little tops, those well-fitting trousers that are like kind of high-waisted, no pleats. So I found these. I believe these were $6.99. They're by the brand Dôme. Obviously, like little silky tops, stuff like that are gonna be very in. Once again, I feel like they've been around for a little while, but I think it's gonna be like even more mini and minimalistic, kind of like the RUMI top that's like $200 for a napkin of silk. So my take on the trend was to find this really cute top. It is in this really pretty orangish coral color. I feel like Bella Hadid has been sporting a lot of this lately. If you can't find tops like that, always going into the scarf section and looking for those silky scarves to just kind of like tie up in a little knot and stuff like that. That is also a really good option. Before we get into the jackets, which I am so excited about the jackets, you guys. But I also put fluffy bucket hats on my list because I've seen a ton of this on Instagram. Every picture that I save seems to have like a fluffy bucket hat in it. And you guys know that I was into regular bucket hats a lot in the summer, so it only seems fitting that this would be my move. Okay, I don't want to mess up my hair now and like make it look greasier than it already is. This with an all white jacket, which I'm about to show you. Puffer time! Obviously, the Aritzia Super Puff has been gracing the internet. It's everywhere. I do think that they are a great affordable option for a jacket considering how warm they are. $250 compared to like Canada Goose jackets and stuff like that. For those of you who are still like looking for something more on budget, I highly recommend checking out the thrift store and going into the coat section with a very open mind. This was $24.99, so not a bad price at all for a jacket, but this is so cute. This green, again, is so perfect for the holiday season and for the winter. It's a great neutral. It didn't stop there. For $13.99, I found a black long puffy coat. But this coat was in amazing condition again. It's by the brand Dôme. And what I really appreciated about this one, and a key feature for like all winter coats when you're looking for them, is if they have this like little extra protection. And then for the fluffy, fringy thing category, I don't know really how to classify that. I found myself this one. It's also very much like an ode to Lizzie McGuire, and very, very excited that she's coming back. So maybe current Lizzie would wear something like this one. It was only $20, you guys, and this also feels like brand new. I love it. There's nothing else I can say about this, and it's probably actually gonna be super warm because it's like fully lined in this lovely fluffiness throughout, and the zipper goes all the way up to the top. My total that day was like around $200, but I got 4 freaking amazing winter coats and like pants and everything, so can't really complain. What's up, guys? I'm sick. Like ill sick. Like sick, you know, just in case that wasn't clear already. While I was on my way over here, I had the realization that the closest thrift store to me in zero Toronto traffic is still 25 minutes, which is just very tragic. And then I remembered my dream that I had last night, which was that 2 thrift stores opened like a 5-minute walk away from my house. Is that sad that those are what my dreams are? I don't know. I think long denim skirts are coming back in, but I feel like it's gonna be a minute before they're like socially acceptable.
Just look at her on legs.
I feel really bad about shitting on my Canadian thrift stores while I was in Florida because, you know, I came here and I found 2, at least 1, very promising pairs of jeans. I know I'm probably gonna tell you this in the try on, but I love these pants so much. Like, they're comfy, they're a little big on the waist, but I don't want to take them off. And I never say that about anything but like jeans or sweatpants. So this day was actually a solo thrift mission, so apologies in advance for the awkwardness, or apologies for the awkwardness that you just witnessed. This is that cardigan that I feel like ticks the boxes of like your classic but modern, brought into 2020 grandma chic cardigan. We have tie-dye, which I've told you guys before is like such an easy trend to thrift, especially when you're in Florida and stuff like that. It's all over the freaking place. So this was probably a DIY project because it's just a Gildan t-shirt, but I'm very into like how it's all just one shade of purple. I think that is a great way to go about like easing into the trend. Mini tops. I have another one that I'm gonna show you guys at the second last haul of this video. So for this segment, I actually pulled these into the change room and tried on some of the outfits with them. And I'm gonna crop these so you guys will see on the try on that they will already be post cropping. So the first one that I found that was $3.99 was this kind of almost mock neck black sleeveless top. And then I also found this old Zara nude turtleneck t-shirt, which I'm gonna give a tiny bit of a crop to, or maybe I won't, because it's good for tucking in. Maybe I shouldn't crop everything. And it looks super good with the 2-piece that I'm about to show you guys. Before we get to that, I'm gonna mention bottoms. I found 2 pairs of jeans in one thrift store. So the first ones I'm actually wearing right now, and they are unfortunately a little bit stretched down after wearing them, and I even put them in the dryer, but we're not gonna talk about that. So they are actually by Gap, which is a brand that I always recommend you guys to thrift because old Gap jeans are very, very good. Like, look at this wash. Levi's has already hopped on the dad jean trend versus the mom jean trend. And honestly, I think the major difference here is that the leg is gonna be a little bit baggier, especially near the bottom. And the waist is almost a little bit higher. Kind of on trend again with the whole semi-flare pants. I found these jeans. I do not know the brand. The wash of these was super, super unique. Something that I definitely don't have in my denim collection. Pants that are a little bit cropped go really well with any like ankle booties that you might have. So sweatsuits are gonna be big again. I feel like we're just gonna accept comfort in 2020, which is something that I am so here for. So instead of buying a big oversized hoodie, because you guys know, if you saw that Florida video, I have way too many, I decided to go for this little sage green cropped one that is actually from The Gap. This one was $6.99. That two-piece that I mentioned just a couple seconds ago is amazing. Marcian, I don't know how to say this brand, but I've seen it before. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. And for the two pieces, it was $24.99, which is a little expensive, but not really that bad considering I'm obsessed with both of these. The jacket's super nice, the pants are super nice. They're like this weird kind of slippery material, but I'm totally okay with that. So I've wanted to go to a Plato's Closet. That's a shawarma place. For a hot minute now, and they actually opened this one that's like kind of, not really close to me, but it's in the city. I know this isn't really thrifting, but like the prices here, I've been seeing them post on their Instagram. Let me just turn myself into me again. And the prices here are like cheaper than Value Village. So that's the tea, that's the situation. We're gonna go in, see what is up. These are some of the things that are still on my list to check off. And I'm figuring, you know what, they're a little bit more modern. So hopefully I have good luck in the shoe department. That would be clutch. About Plato's Closet, honestly, my like little key takeaway is gonna be that if you're looking for things that are like more recent trends that aren't so much throwback trends and you just want to find like Zara, online stores, that kind of stuff, then it's pretty good. Leather trousers were definitely on my list. You guys know I have these ones from Aritzia, which I love to death, and they are amazing. They're everything I could ever want. Totally worth the investment. I'll have them linked down below for you guys, but they are selling out super fast. And leather pants are something that have always been around. Leather, faux leather, whatever your cup of tea is. So I came across this pair, which was only $12. Don't really know the brand, but they're actually very, very similar in shape to those Aritzia ones that I have, except for they have this button detail on the bottom. Don't worry, I won't be doing that accent again. And then another mini top that I picked up, one that's already been cropped for me, is this really cute one that is at Aritzia. I'm pretty sure they still sell this top. It's pretty deep, yes, so it's more of like a going out top, but with those pants. Guys, I am not a morning person, but we're heading in to see if there's any deals to be found on this lovely 50% off day. This is the most hectic I've ever seen it in here, and I can't say I'm enjoying it right now. Just gonna look for some Oxford shoes, you know? And we found it. Can't find it in the women's section. You can always find our girl in the kids section. Old school uniforms, my friends. Oh, and this is when the child grew one size bigger and then needed to get rid of it. Stay tuned for the vlog. No.
I think it's funny.
Done better.
I also just like the colors of this, and it's only $3.
Yeah, you could crop it too.
I don't even want to crop it though. I like it. Okay, this one's an out.
We found a comb section.
It was Arnold Palmer.
We're leaving Arnold with his, whoa, I've never seen this Calvin Klein.
Wow, that's cool.
That's really cool. Those are too big, but that is
World
cool.
famous collection.
Look at the inside. Those are sick. My favorite section.
Do people like orange? I like orange. Sarah, I feel like I've got more ground to cover. I need to leave you. I'm having success today. I'm feeling very frantic and like I need to keep going. I need to keep going. Okay, I'm leaving you.
High five, Becky.
Still looking.
High five, Becky, for this.
This is a very anxiety-inducing experience.
I feel ya. Ending this haul practically naked. Oh god, this actually blends into like my skin. So my last little expedition took place last night, and it was a sale, so I wasn't really expecting much, but Value Village came through. So for like little mesh tops, tattoo-ish tops, whatever you want to call them, I actually found this really simple one from Mex. It was $9.99, but then minus the discount, $4.50. I decided to pick this one up instead of a pattern one because it's gonna be so much more wearable. Sweater vests. Okay, you guys, this might sound like the total grandpa trend, but when you crop them or when you find like a well-fitting one and wear it over a turtleneck or wear it over a t-shirt, it looks so cute. This is actually like the most perfect little sweater vest I've ever seen. It's by a Canadian brand, and these colors are just so perfect and neutral. Just reminds me of like a nice, cozy winter day. So I'm excited to get into this one and wear it on those bittery cold days where you just want to like layer up. And then we have Argyle, and I decided to throw this trend in here because I know it's been super big at Brandy Melville, and you guys saw this picture over on my Instagram, and I got so many questions about where that sweater is from. And guys, Argyle is so big at the thrift store. Lastly, for clothing, and then we're gonna get into 2 shoe trends that I want to share with you guys. I think that fleecy zip-ups, like North Face ones, Columbia ones, all the hiking, actually doing shit brands, those type of fleece zip-ups are gonna be really big. But my sister actually found this one for me, and it is by Tommy, so even better, very much on brand for me. And this light blue is super pretty and like just screams winter wonderland. You guys know that thrifting shoes was not my thing, and I'm very proud of myself for warming up to that zone of the thrift store. I kind of struggled, and I almost thought I wasn't gonna take off the 2 shoe trends that I want to get, but then I realized I had like a reverse Raven Simone moment and realized that I actually thrifted these 2 trends back in Buffalo, like in the summer when I was with Haley and Rachel. I never wore these shoes, nor did I ever show you guys. So let's just see those real quick. So for the Oxford chunky trend, I got these by the brand LEI for only $4.99 now I'm seeing, and they are freaking perfect. No one ever wore these, first of all. Second of all, they're in my exact size, and I don't know why I didn't break these out during the summer because they've got that open back, so they would have been perfect. Missed opportunities, but at least I'm discovering them now. And second, for that kind of Prada-esque boot, found these, which I believe were again like $2.99 in the summer, brand new. They've got that heel. I'm not even gonna try and describe this heel. You guys can see it, how it goes like a weird trapezoid type of shape. That is it for my big 2020 trends thrift haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely subscribe if you did, give it a thumbs up. I have 2 more exciting THRIFTMAS videos coming your guys' way, so please subscribe and make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments what you guys are hoping to thrift for 2020, and I will see you all very soon. Mwah! Ta-da!
Your reaction.
State, I think.
Holy shit, we're going to